Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the Yay or Nay series for Nickelodeon All Star Brawl. If you've seen my Yay or Nay series for Smash Bros, you will know exactly what this is. If you haven't seen that, allow me to briefly explain. Each Yay or Nay video will discuss one specific character by going over their background, possible moves, maybe even talk about some fun facts about the character and series, and then at the end we'll answer the very important question. You want to see this character in Nickelodeon All Star Brawl as a playable character? Yay or nay. Pretty simple. Those are your two options, yay or nay. Be decisive. But that is it. There's the intro. Let's get into the rest of the video. Well, we got an intriguing character to discuss today, don't we, guys? Today's character is none other than Miko from the show Glitch Techs. Now, some people might say, never heard of Miko, don't know what a glitch tech is. That's fine. Hey, look, I was in the same boat. This was one of the characters that had quite a bit of actually was requested for this series specifically, quite a bit. And I'm happy to get to request when I can. Again, I cannot make a promise that I get to every single request. I will do what I can, but yeah, this was somebody I never heard of personally, but not that anyone cares too much about it. But my point is, once I started watching the show, once I kind of got to know the character and, well, the show itself on what it was about, I really started enjoying the show. It's actually pretty fun. So if you ever want to, go check out Glitch Techs. I think it's on Netflix or something. But yeah, it's a fun show. If you're into video games and you're like a video game nerd type of thing, yeah, I think you would enjoy this. But Miko is going to be the character. So as always, let's jump into some possible attacks that Miko could use. So the first one is going to be the Energy Blast, which is from her, Augmented Glove. Now, the move itself is... Okay, let me back up just a little bit. The Augmented Glove is obviously something Miko wears up on her hand, and the glove itself is equipped with different forms of weaponry to help contain or even defeat glitches in the show. So, as we see here, the Energy Blast. This move could work very well as a simple neutral special. Fires off, Energy Blast here and there. Maybe it could be like a, quick, rapid burst fire type shot, whatever it might be. But yeah, quick neutral special. I like this. It fits well. Plus, just having projectiles to play with as a character is always fun, and it's always a great bonus. But yeah, this is something they do use. The glove they use quite a bit on the show, and well, the Energy Blast just kind of fits for a move. Now, there was another character that I don't want to say stood out, but kind of caught my attention a little bit, and the character's name is Bit. Now, Bit is a robot that kind of protects and helps out during missions once in a while. And the robot, I thought, would be an interesting way to maybe incorporate into Miko's moveset. Now, the way I envision this, what if it's something like Miko ends up summoning Bit, and then Bit goes out and does some form of attack? So, as an example, what if we said or compared it to maybe like Zelda's Phantom Knight in Smash Ultimate, right? Zelda summons out the Phantom Knight, it slowly builds up, but maybe you don't need to build up Bit. Maybe it's just a move, hit down special, for example. Out comes Bit. Bit is able to throw some punches, as we can see, and he also even is able to have some energy blasters himself. So he's got a projectile, so maybe this could be something Miko summons out. It might, if it gets up close, maybe then it does throw a punch, a big punch. If it's at range, maybe it does then just fire off a couple shots from its energy blast or whatever. But it gets involved in battle once in a while, and I thought it could be kind of a different sort of take for the character and, a different type of move. Next up, I'm going to talk about the glitch pet, Ally. I believe it was called Ally, right? A-L-L-Y. Not Ally, but Ally. I think that's what his name is. But Miko has this glitch pet bird named Ally, and the bird itself does have a few abilities that could be very useful during battle. So, for example, flight is one of the abilities for Ally, the bird here. And I thought that would be pretty simple for, say, an up special, a recovery move, which this could give, obviously, Miko a very reliable up special that allows her to have good recovery. So maybe the bird itself, Miko ends up jumping on the bird, and the bird just kind of flies upwards. And maybe you have a little bit of control over, where it goes. Maybe this could be like a multi-jump. You know how Kirby, Jigglypuff, Meta Knight, DDD, you know how they have multiple jumps? But take that idea for jumps and put that into an up special. And every jump is, or every up special jump, I should say, is a flap of the wings from the bird. So it, it flies upwards a little bit more every time it flaps its wings. So it might have 5 to 6, jumps, but they're going to be, they're not going to be giant leaps, but, they're going to be tiny little increments as the bird flaps up and up. So it's very reliable, but it could be left wide open. Miko could be for recovering if character's able to go off stage. They could punish her that way, but it's just an idea. Another thing with the bird I want to mention here real quick, the bird does have this really cool fire form, and I believe during the fire form, the bird itself does throw out fireballs or shoots out fireballs, so perhaps Miko could actually summon out Allie the bird as well, and just use the fireballs somehow. It could be another projectile ranged attack, so I don't know, just getting the bird itself in the moveset somewhere I thought would be pretty reasonable. Now moving on to a couple alternate skins. Now, one of them, well, is probably going to be the the base skin, right? The OG skin. So which one would it be, though? Because she's got two different main outfits. Like, she's got the one where she's in her glitch tech suit fighting battles, and I imagine this one would be the main outfit for the character, because again, she's in battle, so she would have the glitch tech battle suit, right? That's just how I could imagine that. But if this isn't the main costume for the character, this would be a perfect idea for an alternate skin. And speaking of the other thing, her regular attire on the show, this could also just be another alternate skin. If it's not her battle, if it's not her character skin in the game, this is another perfect idea just for an alternate skin. But, she's got two very distinct looks and very recognizable for fans of the show, and either one would be great as regular or just an alternate skin. Now, look, a glitch tech rep here almost seems like a very perfect fit. Again, for people that know the show, the idea, the show itself, right? The nature of the show is all about video games and this group of characters defeating these glitches or bad guys, if you will. And there's a lot of video game terminology. There's a lot of video game references. So, like, if you're into video games, which I'm pretty sure most of us are here, I would say give the show a watch. You might actually enjoy it. I have, and the reason, I think I mentioned this earlier, I didn't know about this show when it was first getting requested, and I don't think a lot of people do. And I think the main reason a lot of people actually do not know about this show is because the first episode air date for the show actually came in February of 2020. So the show itself is only like a year and a half old. Well, a little over a year and a half old. So yeah, it hasn't been around that long. And if I remember correctly, one of the devs in an interview, I couldn't find it unfortunately, but I'm almost positive one of the devs in an interview somewhere, or maybe it was on Reddit, or maybe it was in their official Discord, but they did say that they've been working on this game since 2019. So if the devs started working on the game in 2019, one of the first things they're going to decide is, all right, which characters are coming to the roster. So if, in fact, that's, one of the first things they decided, well, Miko, the glitch tech show, there's kind of a, big argument against it, right? The devs had no idea what the show was, who the characters were, because technically they didn't really exist until after the game had been, well into development, so it's not a front runner by any stretch, but you never know. Maybe they wanted to go with some surprises. Maybe there's something decided a little later into development. Maybe whatever it might be, Ludosity, they might have known about the show, which is a possibility, I suppose, but not a guarantee. But they wanted to throw a curveball. They wanted to throw like a very, very new rep, from a very new show into the game, just to kind of maybe spread awareness about the show a little bit more. This could be a good way to go. But it's the show. I'm pretty positive a glitch Glitch Tech rep will not be a part of the base roster. Again, post-launch content DLC is a possibility, but we got to get to that point before we can start even discussing that, right? So for me, after doing research about this character and watching the show a bit and seeing just just kind of really enjoying what I've been learning about, I'm gonna give Miko a big yay. I think the ability, just everything about the character, the moveset, the personality especially, really gels well with fighting, and I would love to see Miko actually in this game. So yeah, big yay for me. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments about Miko. Yay or nay? Now again, I gotta state this. I probably should have stated this at the beginning, but I'm learning about this show, so there's probably stuff that will go over my head that I didn't think about. Maybe there's references I don't understand. Maybe there's something that I haven't gotten to because I haven't watched every episode. So if something was off during this video, if I described something poorly, I do apologize because, like I said, I'm still learning about the show. I didn't know this. Tell me a month ago about glitch text, and I would have been like, "What the heck is that?" I didn't know this existed a month ago, but now I'm excited that it does exist. So yeah, either way, let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Yay or nay? There's your options. That is it. Actually, it's not. Here is your updated yay or nay stats for all characters so far. So the first two characters, of course, from the series were Timmy, Turner, and Shredder. Here are their updated stats. Timmy is now up to 113 total votes, 109 yays, 4 nays. Timmy comes in with a 96.4% yes to no ratio. And then Shredder is up to 88 total votes, 81 yays, 7 nays. And Shredder sits at a 92% yes to no ratio so far. Not bad. The next two characters, we have Jenny, XJ9, and Rocco. Jenny sits at the most total votes out of any character so far, 117. She also has the most total yays out of any character with 114, and then she does still have those 3 nays. Jenny does have the highest percentage for now at 97.4 yes to no ratio, and then Rocco right behind her, as you can see, 86 total votes, 80 yeses, 6 nos, and Rocco's got a 93%. So there's your top 4. Well, there's your first 4. And now, last week's characters, we have none other than Jimmy Neutron and Garfield. And let's start with Jimmy Neutron because he was up first. So Jimmy comes in with a total of 92 votes. 91 of those were yeses, and there was 1 single no. Jimmy is now the new character that has the highest percentage from yes to no ratio. He has a 98.9%. So crazy. And then Garfield, here was an interesting one. Now, this wasn't a slam dunk sort of character, so it was kind of interesting to see where he's going to come in. But look at that. Garfield had more total votes than Jimmy. Both of these characters made their debut last week, 1 week ago. Garfield had more total votes with 103. He also had 83 yeses. Garfield by far has the most no's. He has 20 of those. And Garfield still comes in with a very respectable 80.5% for yes to no ratio. So that's pretty dang good. That's pretty dang good. But that is going to be it. There's your updated stats. Of course, we will see you guys again next week for some more brand new yay or nay videos. And I guess until then, I hope you enjoyed as always. And I guess I'll see you when I'm looking at you.